shorts going high on a hill. There's a little
Oh, yeah. Now, I want to ask you, did it rain?
It rained the whole time I was there.
There you are, there you are.
But the only good thing about the tour is, even though it's going at 8 o'clock in the morning, they give you beer.
Oh, then I'll be sure to go on the next time I
go. There are so many questions to get through. I'm really sorry. You've worked with so many handsome men. This is a good one from Sally. You've worked with so many handsome men: James Garner, Chris Plummer, Omar Sharif, Paul Newman. Who was the best kisser?
So unfair.
You can't say all of them.
I can't. No, I can't. Oh, I can't, huh? I'm not going to kiss and tell, but there's a silly story about Jimmy Garner, who is a great friend. We did 3 films together, James Garner and I, and he was the man with whom I did my very first real love scene. I mean, a really passionate love scene. And almost the first 2 days of shooting, you never shoot a film in sequence. You always catch everything in the bedroom, and you catch everything in the castle, you catch everything in the field, or whatever it is. And so we were shooting this love scene on a bed, and we were rolling over and tearing at each other's clothing and carrying on. And I was getting a bit hot under the collar, thinking, oh, I've got to be really professional about this, because I've never done a scene like it before. And I can cope. I'm going to be professional, and put it out of your mind. And of course, the shooting went on for a long time. And finally, the director yelled, cut, okay, we'll move on. And I got up off that bed, and my legs buckled. I have to admit, he was delicious, he was.
I didn't think you'd be so honest.
He was a lovely guy. I mean, as I say, we never got together or anything like that, but he's a great friend. That's probably why he's a great friend. But he's really a dear man.
Let me take you back to 1969. You know where I'm going with this. You married the writer and director Blake Edwards. And Glennis, who's in the crowd, says, there's a funny story about your wedding, and something went wrong with the filming.
Yes. Blake and I got married in what was my garden at the time. And we asked our doctor, our great friend, to get the camera and film from the little hillside. And just in case of an accident, we had a video cam also on a stand filming the wedding. We had this lovely wedding in the garden, and said, everything okay with everybody? And our doctor on the hillside said, well, I hope I got it. All I'm seeing is black through the camera, and the shutter hadn't opened for him. So we said, well, thank God we've still got the video cam footage, and somebody had kicked the plug out of the wall. And so Blake said, hold it, would you mind marrying us again, he said to the sweet guy. And we got married twice. We were well and truly married.
You worked with him on so many different films.
Still, we didn't catch the film, but I do have photographs.
Oh, thank goodness. You worked with him on so many different films. Is there one shoot in particular that comes to mind?
Oh, yeah, there are a lot. Because first of all, Blake made me laugh so much. I think everybody knows he's a great film director. I mean, Breakfast at Tiffany's and The Days of Wine and Roses, The Great Race, all the Pink Panther movies, and of course our films together, Victoria and so on. But one day, we were shooting the opening of a film called Darling Lili, which happened to be the first film we ever made together. And that opening shot, Blake in essence gave me a gift. He said to me, Julie, I have an idea for the song. I'd like to shoot the entire song in one complete take, one complete camera move. You'll move, the camera will move, the focus puller on the camera will change focus as you move, guys will clear the wires from behind the camera as it's moving, and you'll lip sync correctly and so on, because I did it to playback. And it took an enormous amount of time to get that shot, but it is one complete song, one camera only. And I have to just say that these days they have things like steady cams, you know what I'm talking about, on wonderful counterbalancing equipment. They didn't have anything like that in those days. I'd love for the audience to see, this is the shot that is one take only from Darling Lili. It's the opening of the film, but I'll kind of chat a bit during it, if we could roll tape.